his motorcycle. Decay, mass unemployment, a government encouraging citizens to rat each other out. America under siege. Imagine threats everywhere. Viruses coming soon to a theater near you. Coronavirus 2020. It'll be huge. Bigly huge. Massively huge. Starring Lucky's Lair.
Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Now that all my madness is out of my head, I'm heading out for a ride in the country. I've been working a lot of overtime lately. Not that I'm complaining, but it just doesn't give me enough time to ride my bike and do some filming, keep you guys entertained, and coming back for more. So thanks for tuning in. I'm heading out here on State Road 415, just past the Cabbage Patch. Heading in the general direction of Sanford, which is one of the northernmost suburb cities of Orlando. There's a spot out here that I was thinking would make a good photo shoot. Just take a couple pictures, a couple videos of my bike. So, traffic permitting, I'll go ahead and pull off and take some videos of the bike and chat with you guys, and then head back home before the rain starts, because we're supposed to get some rain today. Samsula Mountain over there behind the trees, also known as the local landfill. One of the delightful things to see in beautiful Sanford, or excuse me, Samsula. Nah, I shouldn't be busting on Samsula like that. If you want to get out of the city and live in the country on a few acres, it's the place to be around this part of town. It's kind of southwest of Daytona, out past the Cabbage Patch. Nice country ride. It's kind of cattle country. And horses are out here, goats, country folk. Two overtime shifts, 24-hour shifts in the last about 10 days, and had an officers meeting to go to, as in fire officers, and then I had to hold over for a little bit on one of my days at the end of my shift to help somebody out. They were running late. Pretty horses. So, been really busy lately, so normally I would have posted a video a couple days ago, but I've had a lot going on, so thanks for your patience. I think this is where I'm gonna make my turn at. Yeah, here it is. I thought this cool thing here might be a nice place to take a photograph, or 2 or 3, or a video. Yeah, we're out here on 415 near probably about halfway to Deltona. Not Daytona, Deltona. And this is a pretty good spot to take a picture. Yeah, I guess we're about 15, 20 miles from Port Orange, maybe about 30 miles from Daytona right now on State Road 415. We're out here at this cool little ranch area. A bunch of cows way over there hanging out underneath a bunch of trees. But anyway, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my motorcycle, what I've done to it since I've had it. So, I'll go ahead and start with the first thing I did. I have a video of all of my installs that I did myself. First thing I got was a new front fender through Harley-Davidson. I believe they call it the wrapped fender. Fits a lot nicer and tighter to the front wheel, so I really like that sleek look. So I went ahead and put that on first. And then I put on the bag guards. They're made by Santoro Fabworx out of a company in California. I forget exactly which city they're in, but they're a small 3 or 4 person shop. They put out really good quality stuff. I had heard about them online, so I went ahead and ordered a set of those and put them on, and there's another video for that one. And then I went to put on the Crashbar next. That was my next project, also by Santoro Fabworx. And they have the both of them, both the bag guards and the Crashbar in the front. They both have replaceable sliders here on the end. And during bike week, I got a set of KST handlebars, the Spearhead model is what they're called. And also some of you guys have asked me what phone mount I have. So I have this here Ciro 3D phone holder. I don't know what the model name is, but phone clips in there really good. I've been on highway speeds a lot, and I've never had any issues with anything looking like there was going to be a problem with my phone flying out. Knock on wood. And also during bike week, I got a new backrest. Got it from Siouxicide Choppers out of Sioux City, Iowa. I'd seen them online and liked their stuff, so I went ahead and picked that up as well. Yeah, I tend to spend a little money every once in a while, but for the most part, I live a pretty bare bones life to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. But I got this bike back in early December of 2019. It had 2,000 miles on it. Prior to that, I had a Softail Slim. Some of you, if you've looked at my older videos, I really love that bike. I bought that one stock and blacked it all out, and really enjoyed it. Thought it was a super cool bike, but I want to do some longer distance traveling, and I'm not getting any younger, and I've got a couple of injuries that I didn't get surgery for. So I need that comfort on longer distance rides. So I went ahead and got a touring model and tried to spice it up a bit with the stuff that you see on it already. So yeah, super bike. I really love it. Really comfortable. Takes off real nice. It's got the 114 in it, as you can see. So yeah, even though it's bigger and heavier, it definitely moves. So it's a good bike to have out on the highway, so you don't get stuck in traffic. You can get away from people. But that's my bike. What do you have behind door number 3, Johnny? A new car! Okay, well, a new Harley Davidson. But anyway, there she is. Or he is. Gru. Gru the Wanderer, which is what I named it after a cartoon character from, I think it was Mad Magazine, back in the 80s maybe. I thought that was kind of a cool name. I really like that cartoon. And of course the disclaimer is, obviously, I'm maintaining my social distancing. The only thing I've come close to is a car flying by at 60 plus miles an hour going the opposite direction, and a yard full of goats over there, and the random horse or cow. For all you people that are all freaked out, like, yeah, use your caution, you know. Don't go to the store unless you have to. Don't wander around in crowded places, all that stuff. But, yeah, social distancing was maintained, ladies and gentlemen, at all times during the making of this video. Oh, yeah. Big old fat cows. Look at them out there. Chubby little fellas and girls. Got a couple of New York tags up here. Yeah, right over there where those signs are. That's the New Smyrna Speedway. During Bike Week and I think Biketoberfest, they have the he's asking me if I got my shot. They saw me back there filming and taking pictures. But anyway, like I was saying, over there's the New Smyrna Speedway, and they have the old motorcycle races over there. And also they have stock car racing back there. A long time ago, I would hang out there as a volunteer firefighter with the paid crew from the local county station near here that I volunteered at prior to getting hired on. It was a fun place to volunteer at, being out here in the country. We also had a lot of activity on the interstate, I-95 and I-4, that we would run calls on. Speaking of fire stuff, my fire station has 3 new firefighters. We now run with 4 at our station rather than 3, which will allow us to run 2 vehicles staffed with 2 rather than having to switch vehicles all the time, because we have an ambulance that we transport with and a fire engine as our primary 2 vehicles, and then some other ones, backup vehicles and SUVs. But that's part of why I've been busy lately, other than the overtime I mentioned earlier. We got our new guy in, so now we're training him. We had a lot of calls yesterday, but fortunately the nighttime was slow, so I was able to get some rest, and I was feeling rambunctious, so I wanted to get out on the bike before it started raining later this afternoon. Yeah, we're coming up on the cabbage patch again, back on State Road 415 here. We're heading back to the Daytona area now, heading northbound. What do they call that? A California stop? Yep, this whole area was packed full of vendors and everything else just a few weeks ago before all the madness hit. This is a nice ride out here. One of the developments they call a quiet place in the country. And then there's a house nearby that has a sign above it as you go underneath their driveway on a big chunk of property, and they kind of made fun of it by putting a sign up that said something to the effect of a noisy place in the woods or something like that. I forget exactly what it says. Yeah, I hope all you guys are doing well. I'm sure you're going nuts being all cooped up. Here there's a lot of nasty weather up north, and a lot of snowing and heavy rains and tornadoes and all kinds of stuff. So hope everybody's doing well and not getting sick. Been a lot of testing going on for the virus stuff locally, and our numbers have gone up, but of course that's to be expected. You know, we're doing more testing, so obviously we're going to find out there's more people out there that are, you know, getting sick. But you know, take your precautions, wash your hands all the time, you know, all the good stuff they tell you about and they're harping on. Anyway, I hope this video gave you your little motorcycle fix and get you thinking about getting back out on the bike whenever all this garbage is over with. So if you like the content, do me a favor, like it, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell for notifications. And I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Ride safe, and as always, wear your helmet. Bye-bye.